Hey guys, this is Miss Samra. I'm back with my next lesson. So again, a few more graphing examples. I have 7 dash. Oh, let's just make it a little bit darker. Let's pick blue and yeah, let's just, here you go, that's better. All right, so it's page number 619. I have a few more graphing examples to show you. So day before yesterday's lesson was just one inequality you were supposed to graph and shade at the end. Now we have system of inequalities, means you'll see multiple inequalities. Like I have y is bigger than x squared and 2x plus 3y is less than 4. So it's a system, means they both would share a common solution. So I need to graph each one based off what type of function it is, and then once I'm done graphing, then I need to shade. Okay, so let me show you how. So first I'll start off with quadratic function. I hope you remember quadratic. This is where you start off with vertex. Vertex is negative b over 2a, so negative b, so b is missing, so there's nothing for b, nothing for c. I would say 0 divided by 2 times 1, which makes it 0 for x. How do we find y? You need to plug this number back into original and solve for y. So vertex would be 0 and 0. All right, now we need to make a table. X and Y, I would put vertex in the middle, so 0, 0, then pick 2 points to the right, 2 to the left. Let's plug 1 into this original function. 1 squared would be 1. Plug 2 into that, it's 4. Negative 1 would still be 1 and 4 here. Already got table values for the first function. Second one, let's pick a different color. So it's red. It's a linear function. Now linear, you just have to make it into slope-intercept form. So I would take away 2x both sides. Don't forget, if you divide by a negative or you multiply by a negative, we switch the sign. So it's 3y less than negative 2x plus 4. Divide by 3. We are not dividing by a negative number, so sign would stay the same. I have negative 2 over 3x plus 4 over 3, which can be simplified as 1.3. I would change it to a decimal. Why? Because it's easier to graph a decimal. Time to graph. Let me see if I can draw straight. Oh gosh, it's not straight. But anyways, I'm trying. Here you go. All right, so let me just label each one. So this one, I would just label it as my first equation, or I can pick a different color, either ways. Okay, so 0, 0, so it's, oh, is it dotted or solid? That depends on this sign here. So there's no line under, it means it's going to be a dotted line. Let me pick dotted line. Point's gonna be, I have 0, 0 here. No, I need to use this pen first. 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, and 4, negative 1 and 1, and here you go. So let's draw a dotted line. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, no, what is this? My bad. That's not what I wanted. Anyways, I'm just going to draw a dotted line. So dotted line would be, I'm just going to extend it just in case. I'll make it like this. Okay, now I need to draw a linear function, which is this equation here. So let's pick a different color. So let's pick yellow. So I would start at 1.3, which is here. Again, it's going to be another dotted line. So from there, I would go down to 1, 2, and over 3. Down to over 3. Here you go. Let's pick few points in opposite direction just in case. I would go up 2 and over 3. Up 2 and over 3. And finally, just connect these points. Don't forget, it has to be a dotted line again. Here you go. Now the last step is shading. How do we shade? It's the same idea we did before, but now you need to look at the overlapping solution, overlapping area. So let's just pick the first one. So I'm going to put 0, 0 into that equation. Oh, see? 0, 0 is actually on the graph. If that point falls on the graph, then you need to pick a different point. Any other point, whichever one is not on the line, you can pick that. So what I see is I can take 0 and let's just say 0 and 2. Let's just do that. Plug it in. So I'm just going to write that equation down here. So I have y is greater than x squared. So now you need to pick a point that's not on the line, which I have 0 for x and y is 1. Let's pick 2 because 1 is kind of like, squishy here. So I would take 0 and 2. 0 for x and 2 for y. 0 squared would still be 0. So 2 is greater than 0. Is that true? Yes, it is true. If it works, then I need to shade towards the point. So since that point is inside the parabola, so I know I need to shade inside the parabola. Since I haven't done the other line yet, so I'm just going to draw arrows for this parabola. I know I need to shade inside this parabola. For the other one, let's just, since 0, 0 is not on the line, so I can pick 0, 0. So 0 for y, 0 for x. So 0 is less than 1.3, which is also true. 0 is less than 1.3, so it means I need to shade towards 0, 0, which is on this side. Let's pick a different color. Now let's take red, which is on this side. Finally, time to shade a common solution. So for the parabola, it's inside piece, which is this. And for the line, it's everything under the line. So it means it would be this solution area, this area, which is my answer. Here you go. So that's my answer. So that's how we do it. I'm going to show you one more example with multiple equations just like this one here. But I have all linear equations. This is example number 5 on page 619 if you want to follow along. So I have 2x plus y is less than equal to 10. Then I have 2x plus 3y less than and equal to 14. X is greater than 0. Y is greater than and equal to 0. First one, I'll simplify. Let's pick a different color. So first one, if I simplify, I would take away 2x. This would look something like this. Second one, if I simplify, I know I would take away 2x both sides and then I would divide by 3. So my equation would be negative 2x divided by 3 and 14 divided by 3. Here you go. 14 divided by 3, I'm just going to make it into a decimal because it's easier to plot. So I would just say it's 4.6. Here you go. Now time to graph. So let's just graph. So if I graph the first one, I have, it starts at 10. Let's go by 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So first point here, let's pick a different color. So 10, and then I would go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. And on the other side, I'm just going to go up 1 over, up 2 over 1. Okay, now it's going to be a solid line. That's my first one. Let's pick a different color for number 2. Let's say it's green. Okay, then I would start off with 4.6. So I'm going by 2s. This is 2, this is 4, and it's somewhere here. Then I would go down 2. So 1, 2, and over 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 2, over 3. Let's go up 2. So up 2, over 3. Okay, and then if I connect all these points, that's going to be another solid line here. Here you go. Now, the next one I have x is greater than 0. So on the x-axis, which is here, so 0 is here, and it's going to be another solid line. Let's just draw that line. Here you go. Last one, y is greater than 0. So y is here, which is, this is y-axis, and 0 is over here. So again, another solid line, which is going to be. So I'm done graphing all these functions. Now I need to shade. So let's just say x is greater than 0. X is greater than 0, everything to this side. Let me pick a different color for that. Let's pick black. everything to this side would be my answer. It's easier if you draw arrows for every single line, and at the end, just see whatever the section has those arrows facing each other, that would be your solution. Okay, for y is bigger than 0 would be, I would spread out those arrows on entire line just to check that solution area. Okay, I still have this green one and blue one here, green and blue. So I'll do the first one, which one is at 10, okay? I'll pick 0. You can use the original one or you can use the simplified one, doesn't matter. 0 for x and 0 for y. 0 is less than 10, which is true. So I would shade towards 0, 0. Almost there, last one. Again, you can pick original or simplified, doesn't matter. So let's pick original. I have 0, 0 less than and equal to 14. 0, 0 is less than 14. So it means even for this line, air is going down. Finally, the area I see where lines are facing each other, it's this whole area. And that would be my answer. This whole area, all set, yeah. Love me. Wow, gosh, it's so kind of cool coloring with this pencil. Anyways, this is all for today. So if you have any questions, just comment on this video and then I'll answer that question. Here you go. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Bye-bye.